And then there's the synthetic forms of hormones, which is creams. It's in your skin products. And all those things are not natural. So you really want to make sure that you have a way to really get rid of all of those hormones that aren't good for you. Your genistein is your good soy. Flaxseed helps break down this, Yes, Mommy's on a call. Go see Daddy. No. You want to say hi? Can you say hi? Look, come on. Here, say hi. Can you say hi? Yeah. Say hi. Or go get Daddy. No, you can't be on the call right now. Mommy's looking. Excuse me, just one moment. Go see Daddy. Sorry about that. I kind of lost my train of thought. Let me pull up my notes here. Never a dull moment with a 2-year-old. Brings so much life, but so many other wonderful things with it, right? All those of you who have a 2-year-old or have had a 2-year-old know. Let's see, where was I? So you can have xenoestrogens, which is the synthetic part, which is what I was talking about, things that you find in your creams, your skin products, things that aren't necessarily natural. You're back. Go get Daddy. Parker, please don't slam the door. Mommy's working. So then you also have, it's kind of like the shy kid on the playground. Our naturally produced estrogen is, sorry about that. You really want to make sure that, you're supporting your hormones with some of the natural forms. So flaxseed, like I was saying, really helps break that down. It can actually be, just looking for my note here. So it actually can build up in your uterine lining. It helps use fat for energy. It can actually act as an antidepressant, facilitates thyroid hormone action, and normalizes blood clotting, which I found to be pretty interesting. It can restore libido. It regulates blood sugar control, protects from endometrial cancer, and can possibly prevent breast cancer as well. And those are all the different roles of the progesterone. So it's really important that you're using things that can help support your hormones, which is the Clary Calm. We've talked about the Clary Calm on a couple of our calls. It's the roller ball. I like to use that. I used to use it just as kind of a monthly support, when I was on my cycle. But really, from the research I've done and from some of the leadership calls that I've listened to, using the Clary Calm is actually really important to use on a day-to-day basis, because it can actually help support your day-to-day hormones, not just during the month of your cycle. And what I love about the Clary Calm is that it works for women of all ages. It can help you whether you're, just a young girl who's getting ready to start your period, or whether you're on your period, whether you're postpartum, or whether you're post or premenopausal. So the Clary Calm, really works for everybody. And I've really noticed a big difference in incorporating it daily. It really helps, balance those mood swings that comes along with all of our hormones. And it is a natural form of hormones. So then, how do we balance the hormones naturally without synthetics, without the creams or the pills, without going on a diet, without spending tons of money on health food stores or naturopathics, without going back to our starting point where we once were done. So when you look at what a woman goes through, if a woman has too much estrogen, you're going to have a milder phytoestrogen, which can bind with receptors that would otherwise be filled by stronger estrogens. So remember that the phytoestrogens are the plant-based. Those are all the soy-based ones. So for a woman with not enough estrogen, the phytoestrogens will help fill this void naturally. One of the things that I really like, and I haven't actually tried it, but from what all the research I've been doing, is doTERRA actually makes the Woman Phytoestrogen Life Complex pill. It has a long list of benefits. It actually doesn't contain any wheat or dairy products. And this blend is made with standardized plant phytoestrogens to support hormonal balance gently and naturally. Some of the benefits are it provides nutritional support for managing estrogen metabolism, can be used to complement a program of eating right, exercising, and hormone therapy to help minimize the uncomfortable symptoms of PMS and transition through menopause. What I love about doTERRA is that it always, takes you back to the place of eating right, making sure you're drinking enough water, and also that you're getting exercise in. Because all of those things affect every part of our body. It affects our 3 hearts. Remember, we've talked about our 3 hearts on some of these calls: your brain, your heart, and your gut. So drinking enough water, exercise, and a good diet all affects those things. This phytoestrogen life complex, it also supports healthy bones, a healthy heart, and healthy breast tissue. And it also helps other body structures and functions as a woman ages. So there's also the bone nutrient, which can also help balance those hormones. It's very powerful. The phytoestrogen balances 3 to 4 hormones, but when combined, that supplement I was just talking about, the phytoestrogen complex, when combined with the bone nutrient complex, it actually helps balance 3 to 4 hormones, but when it's combined with the bone nutrient, it balances 26 to 28 hormones in your body. So just pairing those 2 supplements together, I don't know what that math is, that like triples it. I mean, it really supports it on a much deeper level. If the phytoestrogen has really seen great benefits for those people who have had skin issues. People who tend to have hormonal issues can actually get a lot of breakout down the sides of their, almost like their jawline, and kind of down their neck a little bit and up underneath the neck. That's where a lot of those hormone imbalances can start to show up and surface to the body. So the phytoestrogen, adding in some of that plant-based product, it really has been amazing for people's skin. One woman suffered very embarrassing cystic acne for years. She started taking the phytoestrogen pills, and a little over 2 years, her skin cleared completely within 2 months. So they're very effective because, again, like I said at the beginning, the hormones actually go to every single part of your cellular level. That's where they lie. And all of those receptors tell your hormones what to do. So this is a huge, huge component for people who struggle with some of the hormonal imbalance. But it just doesn't come from the skin. I mean, a lot of people who have the hormone issues, it suffers from their emotions. And it can help suffer, like I said, the depression, weight imbalance. So if you're somebody who's always struggling with your weight, trying to lose weight, you're exercising, maybe you've changed your diet, but it's not quite working, you need to step back and look at the root of the problem. Could it possibly be your hormones? There was one thing that I read that, let me see if I can find it. Where was it? It talked about getting tested for your hormones. Where did I have it? Oh, here it is. So for those of you who go to get an estrogen test, for those of you who have some hormonal imbalances, a lot of times it says this test misses toxic, the xenoestrogens, the ones that are synthetic. We are all toxic due to the products we use daily. So when you go to get tested for a hormonal imbalance, a lot of times it comes up as inactive because we're using so many forms of synthetics in our day-to-day life, from, you know, our makeup to our creams. You know, a lot of our products that we use daily can really offset that test, so you don't get a true test result. And in fact, it's kind of the same with a gluten intolerance. You know, a lot of people think gluten intolerance is just a fad. Well, it's really not. What the difference is that the wheat isn't made the way it used to be made. You know, we used to grow all of this wheat in fields, and then the farmers would go out and collect all the wheat. Well, now a lot of it is made in factories. So people actually do have a sensitivity to gluten, but maybe it doesn't come up in the test result. So really the idea is that you should eliminate it from your body for anywhere from 30 to 90 days, and then add it back in slowly. And that's where you'll see if you truly have a sensitivity to it. And it's the same thing with the hormones. You can go and get tested, but it's going to be a false reading because of everything that we're used to using in our day-to-day life. So you really want to be careful with that. Here's some statistics that I found. And it says 60 million people have acne. 20% are adults. That means 12 million of those 60 are adults who have acne. 7 million women in the US suffer from hormonal imbalances. They have too high of estrogen and too low of progesterone. God, that word's so hard for me. Over 50 million women have reached menopause. Women spend over 1/3 of their life in menopause, which that kind of seemed fascinating to me. Hot flashes, sleep disturbances, inconsistence, mood changes, metabolism changes, and bone density loss. 25% of women feel less attractive because of menopause, which decreases in estrogen actually protects the heart, which then goes to heart disease. So to me, that was pretty interesting, all those statistics where, you know, things that you don't even think about. You know, when you're on menopause, women tend to think less highly of themselves, where in turn, that's kind of that depression emotion that hits that hormonal imbalance. So, you know, incorporating the oils is a really great hormonal support. I love clary sage. I think clary sage is awesome, but you definitely don't want to use that if you're pregnant, because clary sage can actually activate labor. I also like grapefruit and lavender. I put a note here and it said stress increases the hormone cortisol, and high cortisol levels can block progesterone levels, which is an essential hormone that helps regulate our weight, sleep, thyroid function, and many other important functions. So here's what you can do. You can take grapefruit oil daily. The grapefruit oil helps prevent cortisols from blocking the progesterone production. You can also diffuse lavender oil, which helps de-stress, which helps us bring cortisol cortisol levels down to a normal level. Thyme and geranium are also two really great oils that help hormone support. For me, I really love also introducing the balance oil. The balance oil has been a great support overall, just daily. We use it every single day in our home. We put it on Parker's feet. When he was born, we put it on him. And I use it every day. It's a grounding blend, so it really just sets the tone for the day, and it helps all those mood imbalances. I don't think my cousin's on this phone, but she has a very high stress job. She works at Sandia Labs, and she started using the balance oil. And she saw a significant difference in her mood and her stress levels, to where her colleagues at work actually noticed a difference. And they started teasing her, hey, Susan, did you put on your balance oil today? Because they saw such a difference in how it really, truly supported her. So what is your stress like? Stress increases your cortisol, and cortisol can block that progesterone production like we talked about. So you can place several drops of grapefruit in your water throughout the day, and that will help from blocking that progesterone. A lot of people get hormonal headaches. So you could try grapefruit and thyme on the roof of your mouth. You could take a drop of oil and put it on your thumb, and just put your thumb up on the roof of your mouth. That can really help support those hormonal headaches. Also putting lavender and frankincense on your temples, and just kind of giving yourself a really nice light massage. That can help support that. It's amazing how many people experience different levels of hormones throughout the month, and really day to day. This was a testimonial that I wanted to share. A lot of people confuse soy extract for the negative forms of soybeans, or soy in general. They are very, very different. So like I said, you really want to make sure that you're using a clean form of soy. So this was a testimonial, and it says, as a breast cancer survivor, this product supported my body in a way that no other man-made product could. In 2014, Maxie, no. In 2014, it was recommended to have a double mastectomy because I showed 13% positive receptors for estrogen and progesterone. By doubling up on progesterone, bone nutrient, and the Whisper complex, the Whisper essential oil, and a clean diet, my report after 6 months showed 0%. I was never turned over to an oncologist, and I was given a clean bill of health. So it really, to me, that just, we're all so prone to breast cancer as women, that really hit home for me. I mean, there's definitely a time and a place, and, sometimes you do need another form of treatment. But I really think that going back to the basics with the oils, of being proactive instead of reactive, or, if you're just being introduced to the oils, now's your time to start. Start using these oils on a day-to-day basis and incorporating them in every aspect of your life, from the essential oils to the vitamins, but then going back to all of the synthetic forms of products. Synthetic fragrances can create havoc on your hormones. Try using the doTERRA shampoo and conditioner. Try using their skincare. We make an incredible body lotion, an incredible body butter. Using the hand soap, using the toothpaste, using the oils on a day-to-day basis, and really getting rid of all of these synthetic forms and replacing your home with natural solutions. You will be amazed at what it does to your life, to your mood, to your body, and to your finances. I mean, you'll end up saving money because you're getting it at a much cheaper price. You're getting it for free shipping, and you're accruing points every time you order. So, the whole package is a win-win situation. The Clary Calm, the lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, cedarwood, which was our oil of the month this month, ylang-ylang, geranium, fennel seed, and vitex, the chestberry. That's what's in the Clary Calm. That helps support hormones. It provides temporary relief for cramps, nausea, hot flashes, and emotional swings. The Whisper oil, that's one of my favorite oils. It comes in the 5 milliliter. I keep mine in the bathroom. I don't think I have one in here. Let me see if I have one in here. No, I don't have one in here. The Whisper helps balances hormones. It can make you feel stress-free and calm, helps stress and progesterone levels, and it's a hormone balancing perfume. If nobody's tried the Whisper or the Clary Calm, I definitely suggest that being on your next order. They're very, very powerful. They're very nurturing to your sense from your aromatic or aromatic standpoint. The vitamins, the ingredients have been shown to manage oxidation, maintain a healthy inflammatory response, and have a huge impact on influencing the hormonal activity. Some additional oils that can help balance your hormones are lemongrass. It controls toxicity. Fennel is great. I'm going to just close this door. Good night, baby. Daddy's going to put you down tonight, baby. I love you. Good night, baby. Sorry about that. It's bedtime here. The fennel oil can help premenstrual difficulties. Clove is very oxygenating. Lavender helps control cortisol levels. Oregano, which I didn't really know, I felt that was pretty interesting. It actually helps progesterone levels. Thyme also helps progesterone levels. Basil contains phytoestrogen, so that's a good plant-based. Cinnamon helps your liver, lipid cholesterol support. And geranium also controls toxicity. So really getting started today by incorporating Clary Calm, the bone nutrient, the phytoestrogen complex, Whisper, along with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Those will all really help change your hormonal balance and just support the overall day-to-day hormones. And then, definitely incorporating some of those other natural products, like I said, the shampoo, the body wash, the grapefruit body wash. It is so invigorating in the morning. It's like the best way to start your morning in the shower. Using the skincare, and then introducing some of those hormonal support oils, the Whisper, the Clary Calm, grapefruit, lavender. All of those will really combined, you'll see a big impact on how you feel. As far as the weight balance, cinnamon helps stabilize your metabolism. It helps curb those sugar cravings. Grapefruit is very detoxing and cleansing to your body. That will also help stabilize your metabolism. This lemon sassy oil, which has both of those oils in it. The trim shake that doTERRA makes is awesome. But again, it goes back to the beginning. It goes back to those roots of exercise, clean eating, and lots of water. If you're doing all of those things, and if you're balancing your hormones, you're going to start to see your weight drop. They all go hand in hand. Getting enough sleep, eating right, exercise, enough water, and then practicing self-care. Those all go hand in hand. So overall, I think that's all I had that I wanted to share. Yeah, I think that's it. Does anybody have any questions, or does anybody want to share anything?
Jenna, can you hear me?
I can now.
Okay. I think I had the screen muted as well. All right. I had a question about the story you read about the lady who had been diagnosed with breast cancer. What exactly were the oils that she used? I did catch the whisper.
Let me pull it up again. Give me just a second.
That's clary column. Okay.
She said that she doubled up on, so maybe she was already using it or had to use more. It was the progesterone complex. It was the bone nutrient. It was whisper. And then she said a clean diet.
Okay. Thank you. I have used the clary column for quite a while. That's the one I started with. And I haven't tried whisper yet, but I didn't know it was for hormones. So I'll be trying that one as well. Sounds nice.
Yeah, I love the whisper. Let me tell you what's in it because it's a blend. Whisper oil is, and it only comes in a 5 milliliter bottle. But you know, you only need a drop because it's a little strong, but I like it. It's a good strong. So in Whisper, it creates a beautiful and unique personal fragrance with essences of the most appealing oils. Contains patchouli, bergamot, sandalwood, rose, vanilla extract, jasmine extract, cinnamon, and vetiver and ylang-ylang. Says it has a warming aroma that entices the senses and it promotes calm emotions throughout the day. I love it. The bone nutrient complex that I was talking about, all it is vitamin C, vitamin D, biotin, calcium, magnesium, zinc, and copper. I think I have, so you know, that's a really good, clean supplement. And as women get older, you know, it's really important that you're supporting your bones. You know, a lot of women are really deficient in calcium and magnesium. So that's where you start to see, you know, like osteoporosis and stuff like that. So you really want to make sure that you're supporting those organs there, or your bones, I mean.
Would you say to put those on every day?
You know, it really just depends on the person. I mean, I definitely think that the complex pills you should take daily, you know, along with the vitamins. And then the Whisper I use every single day. And I've started to incorporate the Clary Calm every day. I rub it over like my lower abdomen. I like to put it behind my neck and I put it right over my wrists. And I've seen a big difference. I mean, my period has gotten lighter. I don't have as many cramps as I used to have. And a lot of those PMS emotions have really, really, I don't want to say they've gone away, but they've just become stabilized.
Right, like you're aware of them before it even occurs, right?
Right.
With the Clary Calm, when I'm consistent with it, I do notice similar relief, like you just said. When I'm not consistent, it gets magnified.
Yeah.
So I wonder if, just like you said earlier, using it on a daily basis will just keep it up, you know?
Yeah, I definitely
the Whisper, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The Whisper, do you put that one on your abdomen as well, or just?
No, the Whisper I tend to just put right behind my ears, and I almost use it as a perfume.
Okay, I think that's what I read it was for, was perfume.
Yeah, it's definitely like a nice aromatic scent. So I think a lot of people do use it as perfume. But if you're not going to incorporate them every day, and if you're still on your cycle, what I used to do was used it the week before and the week of. So at the bare minimum, I would recommend doing that.
Okay. Thanks, Janet.
Are you the 955 number?
No. 505-670. Is it showing my number? 670-1573?
Oh no, who's 795?
It's me, Jenna, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Hi.
And then someone else joined the call, a 934-1288. 934-12.
That's me. That's me again, Jenna. Trish.
Oh, sorry, Trish. My bad. And then Christina, I got you on the call.
Thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions or anything that they want to share or any feedback? No?
No.
All right. Well, that concludes our call then. I did want to let everybody know that between now and the end of the month, if you have anybody that you want to share the oils with, whether it's a friend or a colleague or a neighbor or family member, if you enroll them and they do a $100 order, you both get $50 worth of free credit. So that's 50 free points that will sit on your account until you decide to use them. You get 50 and your person gets 50. So, you know, now's a really great time to practice that sharing is caring and share with those around you. It doesn't mean you have to get involved in the business. It doesn't mean, you know, that you're going to start enrolling people all the time. All it means is that you love the products and you want to help other people change their lives and introduce these amazing products into their life. And then it's a win-win for both of you because you both get 50 free points. So that's good until the end of the month. And this concludes our first 8-week series of our classes that we've done together. I would like to congratulate Emily, Anna Maria, Keely, and Christina. You guys have attended all 8 classes. You guys did not miss a single one. So thank you for participating. I would like to start another series. I think kind of based on my math, it looks like it might be another 6 weeks. So next Monday, or I guess 2 weeks from today would be Memorial Day, which is the 29th, but I've already scheduled that as a no class day just because it's the holiday and a lot of people are barbecuing and doing traveling. So the next one will resume on June 5th, which is Monday. If anybody has any topics or any feedback or any ideas, please text me and email me. I would love to, you know, pick your guys' brain on what you'd like to talk about over the next 6 weeks. And if there's anything that you liked really, you know, a lot, or if there's anything that you didn't really feel that resonated with you, I mean, I'm very open to the feedback. I want to continue these because I personally look forward to them every other Monday night. I love being on the call with you guys and educating you guys. And I've had a little bit of feedback already that people love the end part where it's the questions and answers because that really creates a good opportunity to create awareness and share those topics and ideas. You know, maybe Keely has a question, but Emily's not quite comfortable enough to ask it, or vice versa. So, you know, if you're not comfortable asking it, you know, type it in the chat box, or, you know, maybe somebody else will ask that question that you're kind of thinking of. So I would love to, you know, have you guys send me a text or email with any ideas that you might have. And I look forward to, you know, spending another 6 weeks with you guys. I personally have really enjoyed them. So thank you again for participating. Again, that will be, where did I put my notes? Emily, Christina, Keely, and Anna Maria. You guys all will get a little prize for participating and not missing a single one. So thank you guys.
Thank you, Jenna.
Thank you, Jana. Have a good night.
You guys too. I hope you all had a great Mother's Day.
And you too.
It was great. I hope you had.
Good night.
Thank you, Jenna. Good night.